Hey guys, SlimKirby here for one last video for this chapter. Thank God, I was so tired of doing this chapter. Well, at least this chapter has taught me a few things. But what do we have here? Uh-oh, Nazar is letting Ina run free. I guess he's finally revealing to us that he is the traitor. Wow, he really must have punched Ike really hard, though. I love how Nazar just keeps saying ... Like, he really has nothing to say. He just keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Brilliant dialogue. Brilliant dialogue. But he seems to have one thing to tell us. He wants us to go to this place called Palmini Temple, or Palmani Temple, something. I guess we'll keep that in mind just in case, but who knows? For all we know, it could just be a trap. A lot of things to consider. Meanwhile, we're back at Dan. Petrine is informing Ashnard that Ina has failed, but she brought the medallion to Ashnard, so Ashnard unfortunately has the medallion now, which is not a good sign. Not a good sign at all. Not really that much to talk about in these little dialogue sections. The story just continues. We find out a few new things out here and there. We find out what Dan is up to. And Ashnard is also going to tell Petrine that she has really only one more chance, because she's actually failed like many times by now. She failed to get rid of us when we were in Gallia. She failed to get us when we were in Dan, and now we're on our way to Crimea. So she really doesn't have that many chances left. 3 strikes and you're out. Probably even more than 3 strikes. As for chapter 22, the next chapter, that chapter won't take me as long as this chapter did. The map is a lot smaller, and you could really just, like, go straight for the enemy commander and finish him up in, like, maybe less than 5 turns. But there is a secret to the next chapter. Not a very hidden secret. Most people who have played Path of Radiance know this by now. And I'll talk about it more when I actually get to that chapter. But there is a lot of side work you have to do in order to get this secret. And I am going to get this secret. Let's just say it involves not killing certain units. And normally I wouldn't bother, because usually units give you experience. And I think it's kind of pointless to go through an entire chapter and not kill anything, just so you can get a bunch of experience otherwise, because when you're fighting units, you get weapon experience in addition to actual fighting experience. And sometimes you may even fight a promoted unit, which will give you even more. However, in this next chapter, a lot of the units you'll fight are unpromoted staff users. And what you're supposed to do is you're not supposed to kill any of them to get the secret. And when I say you can't kill any of them, you can't kill any of them. So you have to make sure they all survive. So I am going to be doing that. And for those of you who have played this game, you know what a chore it is. So if I need to, I'll edit some of the footage out. But I don't think the chapter will be that long. I mean, there are 3 little sections, but as long as I split up my units and then, you know, just send certain units in certain sections, I should get done pretty quickly. So I don't think it'll be that hard of a chapter. It shouldn't take me 6 videos like this one did. Jeez, 6 videos. And this is video 91, so I'm getting very close to video 100. I gotta admit, I didn't think I would be this far. Like, I mean, I thought I would be farther. along in the game when I got to 100, but I guess not. I'm not going to complain about it, though. I could be doing a lot worse. I could be at, like, video 115, like, here, so I could be worse off. I am glad I cut out some of the footage in this last battle. Meanwhile, we're going to get news from the Binyan Empire that Binyan is actually going to help us now. They have sent their best general, General Zelgius, or Zelgius, yeah, it's Zelgius, that's right. And he is a hero to the Binyan Empire. And yeah, we got him on our team now, so that's amazing. But unfortunately, though, you don't get to use General Zelgius. Unfortunately, he's just a unit you never get to use. But he's here, so I guess we have something to smile about. He's telling us that Sephiron actually returned, finally, to the Binyan Empire, and he settled a few things, and he set everybody straight, and then just Binyan finally decided that they'd actually get more involved in this war. But this is actually going to raise a discussion and an outburst by Soren in a few minutes, or a few seconds, actually. I think this conversation's about over. Yep, it is. And Soren is going to bring up the very good point that this reinforcement force might not be so much as a blessing as it seems to be. Because we're trying to win back the Crimean Empire in the name of Princess Alencia and the actual Crimean army. If Binyan wins back the empire, that's like saying Binyan won the war between Dan and Crimea. So, like, yeah, when you look at it that way, Crimea would owe everything to Binyan, and then anything Binyan does in the future, Crimea will have to help them. So, we can't really overlook that possibility. And then Alencia and Ike are going to have to step forward and say that this is our army, this is our war to be won, not yours. So yeah, that's basically how Soren sees this whole situation. Which is actually a very interesting viewpoint on this. I gotta say, I actually like Soren's character in this game. Because he's always thinking on his toes. He's thinking on his head and in his toes. Or in his head and on his toes. Jeez, I am sorry I keep botching my speech right now, but yeah, he has a very amazing character and a very amazing personality. He thinks of everything. Even if you look at the negative aspects of it, I mean, you're still thinking positively. You're thinking of every available opportunity and every possible solution. But that officially ends Chapter 21. See you on probably Thursday, maybe Friday. I haven't really decided yet. For the next episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This is SlimKirby. See you guys next time. Bye.